Yo, what's the dealio? I wanted to make this video for you guys today. Hope it motivates you. It's definitely made so that you can get something out of this and hopefully apply it to your life. But, you know, for many years, I have been coaching people, hundreds of people, if not thousands of people throughout the world online. And I've been been fortunate enough to speak to my kids and try to give them words of advice and coach them, if you will, through life. And the other day I had the opportunity to put all of my coaching skills and everything into practice in my own life. And I wanted to let you guys know, at the end of the day, we all know what it is that we're supposed to do, what it is that we can do, what it is that we're not supposed to do, and the things that we can't do. So I wanted to tell you, just to encourage you, I was in a competition with a bunch of 20-something-year-olds, and I was literally the only old man. I mean, these guys were more than half my age. And I got to tell you, I've always been confident and certain about myself. But, sometimes things just get under your head. And because it was a competition, actually many competitions, there were different things we had to do. I immediately see how negativity can draw to your mind very quickly. And the first minute, literally, of our first competition, like my brain just went haywire, and I started to doubt and be negative and self-diagnose what it is that was wrong with me. And seeing all these young bucks, ripped, muscular dudes, I immediately put myself in last place in my head. And I prayed, of course, that first few seconds. And eventually, I started to coach myself. I started to talk to myself literally out loud. And I was saying, you've coached so many people. You were fortunate enough to help people out of situations where they felt lost or trapped, or they felt they couldn't do something. And you got to do this for yourself. And I started to talk to myself, and I was going out there crazy, just motivating myself. I was like, no, this is not going to happen. I am not going out like that. I've been doing this for this many years. I've been teaching this for this many years. I've been espousing this for so many years. I've been saying this for so many years. And it's like, I imagined that someone was recording me, and they were like, okay, let's see how Joseph does, all this talk, self-help, and all this talk of you could do it, and all this motivation and blah, blah, blah. Let's see if he can actually do it. And I'll be honest with you, negativity draws to you literally within the first few seconds, if not, the whole time. But then I picked myself up. I realized, listen, you're going to complete this thing whether it kills you, literally. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to give up. And if I just fall out, pass out, die, then at least I went out with a bang. But something interesting happened while I was self-coaching myself. I started to realize that the guys, the young bucks who were, way ahead of me in the first competition, okay, there were many competitions, but the first one, I started to see them throwing up. I started to see them give up. I started to see them in the, the edges, just gassed. And that gave me the motivation right there to take advantage. In a proverbial way, I smelled blood, so to speak. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I am going to finish what I started. So I say all this not to bolster myself, but just to let you know, guys, that, of course, I've been coaching a lot of you guys who may be hearing this, a lot of people who don't know me at all. And at the end of the day, this is what it came down to for me, is that we know ourselves. We know what our capacity is. And sometimes we have to even go beyond what we believe our capacity is. And we have to break through that negativity, those toxic thoughts that go through our mind. And the truth of the matter is, if an old man like me can do it and break through and actually finish what I started, then for sure you can do it. I'm definitely no better at all than anybody. And I got to tell you, it was a humbling experience to see my brain, completely almost collapse. And then that inner spirit inside of us that says, you're not going out like that. And I not only finished, but I finished strong, not just in that particular competition, but in the subsequent ones. And later on, I was actually highlighted as the old man with perseverance who pushed through and made it happen. And there were some things that I was actually considerably better than the young bucks at. And it was just motivational for them. But for me, I knew immediately I had to make a video to let you guys know, listen, man, you know what you're capable of. And even when you feel like you've reached the end of your ropes and that you may not be capable in your mind, push through until you absolutely drop. It's better that you drop dead and trying than not trying at all. And then you push through, persevere, and you'll see for yourself that, you know what? You have much more capacity within you than you even imagine. So anyway, guys, I really hope this was something that motivates you. It definitely helped me humble myself to understand that, yes, while I coach and I teach and I've helped people in the past, but, these are things that I had to now do to myself. And if you don't have a coach out there that loves you, cares for you, and wants to give you nothing but the best of advice for your own benefits, obviously you can reach out to me. But more importantly, be your coach, and you know what's good, what's right, and you know what you can do, and the test that you have to push beyond. All right, guys, looking forward to hearing from you. Let you know what's up in the next video. Peace.